defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3.
Come on.
Got a shotgun. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. A second effort, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They throw that. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Jacksonville. 36 yards.
We're at 23.
On first down, Lawrence. Moving left. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
On the check. Warrior 17.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. On the run to the right. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Downs goes in motion. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Third down coming up.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
From the gun on third down, Richardson.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Great job. Damn, gun. On red. Same right. Gun. It's hot.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Forced out left. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward with the pick.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Second down throw for Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down, Colts.
They'll come up here first and 10. Now Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on second down, Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And he will power his way into the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
30 left. Hey, kill. Son, here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Forced out wide. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Third down.
On the go.
Here's a third down and 4.
Buffalo 19, Charger 19.
Richardson to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Headed left, buying time. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. On first down, it's Richardson. And he just does put that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Back to the air, Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Richardson, the move to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Ready? Ready? 1918. Go.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Pass right side to down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. That one is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is taken in at the goal line. Oh, yeah. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They spot this very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's hot. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by 3. It's 27-24. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 6. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And that's a 1st down. It will be a shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point. Up and good. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the goal line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
11, Agate. Go. 30 left. Hey. Silver.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Hey, Lion. Next side.
They go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush. He goes down. They need one right now. Third and long.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, Lawrence. On his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Bigsby. Good blocking, and he's in. Big Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll look deep for Pittman. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4.
Ready? Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Now Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
In motion comes Pittman. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Out to his right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to make his way out of that. That did not work his plan. Good size loss to take on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got shot.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Trader now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23, safe right. Darn, it's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the move left. Now he takes off. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. 11, add that. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Moving outside the pocket and deep for the back of the end zone. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Zerito. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville. Good night, everyone.